Okay, here's some city multis. These are K generation, so they're a little old. I did a coil replacement on these. It was an outdoor coil on the OS. I got that finished up, and when I started it up, when it was running, it sounded like shit. I could hear hot gas just dumping in to the suction line. The only reason I knew that is because when I was looking at my maintenance tool, my TH5, which is your suction line temperature, was like 160 degrees. This one was about 80 or 90, so I knew that I had a problem on my OC because this is the one that had the crazy high suction line temp. What it came down to is I've got these LEVs right here, 5A, 5B. We use those in heating mode, not cooling. You can see we've got hot gas right here, then technically a cold suction line right there. Well, I had 160 degrees on my suction line right here. Okay, it was actually about 230 degrees right here, and then my suction line, my TH5, was about 160. So what I did is I went to those LEVs, I disconnected them from the board, ohmed them out obviously, and I found that they were bad. But to get these guys by and cooling, I hooked up a 9-volt battery right here to the coil of this LEV. And I made sure that it was a good coil, because if you ohm these out, this was a bad one from a job that my old journeyman gave me. I ohmed it out, found which coil I could use, and hooked up a battery to it. And then you can spin it clockwise. And while you do that, it'll drive that LED closed. So, one, you can confirm that the mechanical side of this LED is not bad by doing this. And you know that if your suction line temperature drops and you stop bypassing hot discharge gas into that suction line, then the LEV on the mechanical side of it is good. The nice thing is you can replace these coils, okay? I have them pulled off, these LEVs right now. This is what it should look like when it's on there. It'll look just like that. You can twist these and pull them off. So let me just show you real quick. Okay, these actually lock into place just like that. Okay, there's little tabs on them. You can see right there. You can just twist it and pull it off. If you want to make one of these, you have to make sure you pull these tabs off. My journeyman taught me this. He's a freaking genius. His name's VRF Madness. You should go follow him, or subscribe to him, I guess. But he showed me this trick, and this saved me yesterday. These guys are cooling now. They can't heat without those LEDs, but the shitty thing is that compressor sounds so bad now. And I don't know how long we were bypassing hot gas into that suction line, but it was probably a long time. We just took over this account, and these were neglected, it looks like. So we're gonna get these things running. But if you need to get by, you know you have a bypassing LEV, you can build that with a 9-volt battery and drive those in and out, verify those are good. Once we get the new ones, we'll hook them up, get this thing back on track. Hopefully we don't lose a compressor on it. But it's super useful. It's not just these LEDs that you can do this with as well. You can do it on all the LEDs. So just make sure when you're looking up the resistance values in MyLink Drive, you know exactly what to look for. So LEV 5A and 5B, from red to all of those other wires, they want to see 100 ohms plus or minus 10%. So 3 of the 4 on these, they were either OL or they were pretty close to 100, 110 ohm. I can't remember if it was 100 ohms or 110, but yeah, 3 of them were bad. So I got to get those heads replaced.